Good morning, Sir Laxido and Sir Milu, and also the lecture assistants. Today we're going to talk about our phone holder final report. And so this report is presented by me, Gian Nityasa, and
Me,
Fricilia
Fricilia
Natalee.
Natalee.
Yes, correct. And so next. Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about for today. Um, the first one is the problem definition, the design requirements, up until lesson learned, as you can see for yourself. Next. And this is our personal contribution. For me, it is 50%, and also for Fricilia Natalee is also 50%. Next.
So this is the problem definition. For the in this era, students are needs a phone or tablet to do their school activities such as studying online, meeting or reading an online book. In this case, they need a phone holder which can hold both a phone and a tablet to make them feel more comfortable when they use this device. So to make them feel more comfortable when they use these devices, the phone holder must have an adjustment features. Not only that, but also the phone holder must require less space to use and provide proficient to carry around so that the students can use it anywhere they want without talking up more space. For the design requirement, we have black box and objective tree. For black box, we have input is raw material, human, black box, phone, phone stand holder operation with handphone or tablet. For the for the output is stand holder that can support the phone or tablet perfectly more variety. For the objective tree, we have comfortability, cost, and durability. For the transparent box, we have the input is raw material and human. And for the process, prepare the phone or the tablet, prepare the phone holder, put the phone or tablet on the top of the phone holder, and then you can adjust the phone holder. You can decrease the angle or increase the angle. And for the output is stand holder that can support the phone perfectly more variety. And then for the function diagram is provide comfort, provide affordable cost, and provide durability. So this is for the conceptual design. We chose for an alternative out of 81 alternative. All of them were selected by based on morphological graphs. The alternative used are 13, 3, 30, and 16 alternative. These four alternatives were chosen because of the combination that makes a phone holder more feasible than the others. And alternative 3 was chosen because acrylic-based products are lighter and easier to carry everywhere. The combination of acrylic hinge and acrylic-based material is more feasible than others types of hinge. And lastly, the cost for this alternative product is the lowest among the other alternative. The choice of this alternative is based on the matrix evaluation table because alternative table 4 has a total utility of 200 279.99, which indicates the greater the total utility owned by the alternative table will be selected.
Okay, so this is the detailed design. First one is the main feature. So basically, the main feature of this phone holder is holding a tablet or a phone. And so for to use it, you gotta put the device on top and adjust the angle into your like into your needs. Next, and the result of analysis experiments and models. And so for the experiment, we use three basic theories, that is mathematics, materials, and physics. For mathematics, we use it to calculate the area of the phone holder. And so for the material, we use it to determine whether the material of acrylic is strong enough to hold the phone and the tablet. And for physics, we use Newton's third law. It is also to determine the strength of the phone holder. And so after that, we do some experiment uh, in cutting the acrylic. We use different tools, that is a regular cutter, a hand grinder, and a drill machine. And so for the regular cutter, we found that cutting an acrylic with that tools is quite difficult to cut. And for the hand grinder, we think that it is not appropriate to use because the hand grinder can break the whole piece of acrylic, like damage the acrylic. And so for the drill, we use it to cut a hole in the middle of the acrylic. Uh, okay, so this is the model. Next. And for manufacturers, we've done that in four steps. That is, the first step is measuring the acrylic and mark it just like on the drafting of each part. And so for the second step, we cut the marked acrylic like the pattern and follow the pattern that we already draw. And so for the third, we use sandpaper to smooth the edge of the acrylic because after cutting it using a saw or using maybe any tools available, there's some kind of rough, rough surface on the edge of the acrylic, and we use the sandpaper to smooth it. So for the fourth, we put together the pieces of acrylic following the assembly of the solid work that we already made for. We use an acrylic glue. Yeah, so next. Okay, so performance evaluation. There are two tests that was done to evaluate the performance of the phone holder. And so for first is the state strength, and second one is the product purpose test. Next. So for the product purpose test is done by testing how much weight can the phone holder hold the phone or the tablet, or maybe with something else that is much heavier than both of the device. And so for the result, the phone holder can hold something up to 1,300 grams, which indicate that this product has passed the test. And for the static strength test, we've done that by putting a phone or a tablet and with it still until 15 minutes and see whether the phone holder can stand still holding the phone and tablet or not. And the result of this test is the phone holder can hold the phone and the tablet for 15 minutes without moving an inch. Next. Okay, so lesson learned. There's a few things that we can learn from the engineering and design class. The first one is that in designing a product, there's a sequential steps that are needed in order to avoid mistake or failure for the product. And the second one is the design of the product must solve one of the existing problem, not just based on the engineering ideas. And the last one is experiment is needed in case of designing a product. But for this, in this case, the design is quite simple, so we don't really need experiment. But for maybe another huge project, much bigger than this, we need experiment because it is essential to avoid mistakes or maybe avoid failure from the product. Thanks. Okay, so we're gonna show you a video about the manufacture process that we've done before.
I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got three old thoughts, new guap, where that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know that, make it clap. I got three old thoughts, new guap, where that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know
So I think that's all that we can say for today, and thank you for your attention. And I hope with your critics and maybe a little bit of advice that can help us to improve our PPT or maybe our presentation. And so thank you.